Today, the information space was literally shattered by the news that Iranian missiles had allegedly struck an American aircraft carrier. For a few hours, the world stood still, wondering if, for the first time in history, someone had managed to launch a strike against a floating fortress that had been considered unreachable for decades. But what in these reports corresponds to reality and what does not? Here is what is actually happening with the aircraft carrier Abraham Lincoln right now. The sides describe the incident differently, and their versions diverge significantly. If the claims of a strike are confirmed, it will mark an unprecedented episode in modern military history. Let us break down what is known at the moment and the current condition of the aircraft carrier. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps issued an official communiqué claiming a successful attack on the American aircraft carrier. According to Tehran's version, 4 ballistic missiles were fired at the carrier. The Iranian side claims that all of them reached their target and struck the ship. This attack was called an act of retaliation and part of an operation named True Promise 4. The United States Central Command responded almost immediately, but the tone of their statements was quite different. On their official X account, the military command did not deny the actual launch of the Iranian missiles. The phrasing, "the missiles launched," directly indicates that the Iranian launches targeting the aircraft carrier did indeed take place. However, a stark denial followed. The Central Command's message emphasized that not a single missile did not come close to the target, and the information regarding the hits was officially labeled as a lie. To support their version, the military published footage from the flight deck of the aircraft carrier, showing combat aviation operations continuing as usual. The emphasis is placed on the fact that the ship is fully combat-ready and continues to perform its mission to protect the American people. As a result, the picture looks highly contradictory. On one side, there are Iran's assertions of a precise strike on the target with 4 missiles. On the other side, there is the United States' acknowledgment of the launches themselves, but a total refusal to recognize any damage to the ship. Both sides confidently insist on their own version, with each presenting only the evidence that benefits them. And this is where a strange detail emerges. Photos and videos from the aircraft carrier were indeed published on Central Command's official account, but verifying the time they were taken, whether they were shot today or just yesterday, is currently impossible. Similarly, it is impossible to independently confirm whether there were any hits and what their actual consequences turned out to be. There are too many words and too few verifiable details. One can only admit that this is one of those stories where, right now, it is impossible to say for sure who is telling the truth and who is not. Perhaps new data, satellite imagery, or third-party confirmations will appear as early as tomorrow, and then it will become clear whether the attack actually occurred and how effective it proved to be. For now, however, there is too much fog surrounding this story. Meanwhile, we continue to closely monitor the development of events and will keep you updated with new details.